Psychoneuroimmunology, PNI, is an interdisciplinary field that explores the interactions between the nervous system, the endocrine system, hormones, and the immune system, and how psychological factors influence the overall functioning of the immune system. The name psychoneuroimmunology is derived from psycho, referring to psychological or mental processes, neuro, relating to the nervous system, immuno, pertaining to the immune system, ology, denoting the study or science of a particular subject. Key concepts in psychoneuroimmunology. Bidirectional communication. PNI recognizes the bidirectional communication between the central nervous system, CNS, and the immune system. This means that psychological factors, such as stress, emotions, and thoughts, can influence immune function, and conversely, the immune system can send signals to the brain. Stress and the immune system. One of the central themes in PNI is the impact of stress on the immune system. Chronic stress has been associated with immunosuppression, making individuals more susceptible to infections and potentially influencing the development or progression of certain diseases, including cancer. Neurotransmitters and immune function. Neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers in the nervous system, can also affect immune responses. For example, substances like norepinephrine and dopamine released during stress can modulate immune cell activity. Hormones and immunity. Hormones produced by the endocrine system, such as cortisol and adrenaline, play a role in the body's stress response. PNI explores how these hormones, when released in response to stress, can impact immune function. Psychological states and immune responses. Different psychological states, including emotions like happiness, sadness, and anxiety, have been linked to variations in immune responses. Positive psychological states may enhance immune function, while negative states, such as chronic stress or depression, may compromise it. Mind-body interventions. PNI has implications for mind-body interventions that aim to improve health and well-being. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and relaxation techniques have been studied for their potential to positively influence the immune system. Individual differences. There is considerable variability in how individuals respond to psychological stressors. PNI investigates individual differences in stress susceptibility, resilience, and the impact of psychological factors on health outcomes. Role in chronic diseases. PNI research explores the role of psychological factors in chronic diseases, including autoimmune disorders, cardiovascular diseases, and conditions associated with immune dysregulation. Applications and implications. Clinical psychology. PNI findings have implications for clinical psychology, as understanding the connections between psychological states and immune function can inform therapeutic approaches for individuals facing chronic illnesses. Mind-body medicine. Mind-body medicine, which integrates psychological and physical health, draws on PNI research to develop interventions that support overall well-being and disease management. Behavioral medicine. PNI contributes to the field of behavioral medicine, which explores the impact of behavior on health outcomes. Behavioral interventions informed by PNI aim to promote positive health behaviors and reduce stress-related health risks. Preventive medicine. Knowledge from PNI research is valuable for preventive medicine, emphasizing the role of psychological well-being in maintaining a healthy immune system and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Challenges and future directions. Complexity of interactions. The interactions between the nervous and immune systems are complex and can be influenced by numerous variables, making it challenging to draw definitive conclusions. Individual variability. Individuals vary in their responses to psychological stressors, and PNI studies often need to account for this variability. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations are crucial, especially in studies that involve deliberately inducing stress in participants. Researchers must prioritize the well-being of study participants. Translational research, bridging the gap between basic PNI research and its application in clinical settings, remains an ongoing challenge. Translational research is needed to ensure that findings are effectively translated into practical interventions. In summary, psychoneuroimmunology explores the intricate connections between psychological states, the nervous system, and the immune system. This interdisciplinary field has implications for our understanding of how mental well-being influences physical health and has potential applications in various areas, including clinical psychology, behavioral medicine, and preventive health care. Psychoneuroimmunology explores the relationships between psychological states, the nervous system, and the immune system, suggesting potential connections between mental well-being and physical health. Here's a more detailed explanation of the relationship between worry, stress, and cancer. 1. Chronic stress and the immune system. Chronic stress, including persistent worry or anxiety, can trigger the body's stress response, leading to the release of stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. Prolonged exposure to these hormones can suppress the immune system's function, making the body more susceptible to various health issues. 2. Impact on immune surveillance. The immune system plays a crucial role in identifying and eliminating abnormal cells, including those that could potentially become cancerous. Chronic stress may impair immune surveillance, reducing the body's ability to detect and destroy cells that have undergone malignant transformation. 3. Inflammation and cancer. Risk. Chronic stress is associated with systemic inflammation, which has been linked to the development and progression of various diseases, including cancer. Inflammatory processes in the body can create an environment that promotes the growth of cancer cells. 4. Behavioral impact. Prolonged worry or stress can also influence health behaviors. Individuals experiencing chronic stress may be more prone to unhealthy habits such as smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, poor diet, and lack of physical activity, factors that are themselves associated with an increased risk of certain cancers. 5. Epigenetic changes. Chronic stress may induce epigenetic changes, alterations in gene expression that do not involve changes to the underlying DNA sequence. These changes could potentially impact the regulation of genes related to cell growth and apoptosis, cell death, contributing to cancer development. 6. Role of coping mechanisms. The ways individuals cope with stress can also influence their overall health. Adaptive coping strategies, such as seeking social support, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in stress-reducing activities, may have a positive impact on the body's response to stress and contribute to overall well-being. 7. Individual variability. It's important to recognize that the impact of psychological factors on health can vary among individuals. Some people may be more resilient to the effects of stress, while others may be more susceptible. 8. Psychosocial support. On the positive side, psychosocial support, including counseling, support groups, and interventions aimed at reducing stress and anxiety, may have a beneficial impact on overall health and well-being. Conclusion. While there is evidence suggesting a potential link between chronic stress and negative health outcomes, including an increased risk of certain diseases, the relationship between psychological factors and cancer is complex. It's crucial to approach this topic with nuance and recognize that many factors contribute to the development of cancer. If you have concerns about cancer or are experiencing persistent worry, it's essential to consult with healthcare professionals. Addressing psychological distress, adopting healthy coping mechanisms, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle can contribute to overall well-being and may indirectly influence various aspects of health, including cancer risk.